music, caught in a trap, no turning back. We're lost in music, we're lost in music. Feel so alive, look at us vibe. We're lost in music. Have you ever seen some people lose everything because go to their mind? Responsibility is a tragedy. I get the job all the time. I want to join a band, playing for the crazy fans. Yes, I call that temptation. Give me melody, that's all I ever need. My music is my salvation. We're lost in music, caught in a trap, no turning back. We're lost in music, we're lost in music. Feel so alive, I quit, look at the fun. We're lost in music, we're lost in music. Well, hi there pluckers, I have Sore Fingers again with you with hopefully another interesting little ditty for you. Lost in Music by Sister Sledge. Not the sort of thing you normally see played on an acoustic guitar, is it? Obviously the guitaring is obviously by the wonderful Nile Rodgers. Does loads of these funky rhythms on lots of these top 10 hits by various artists. Okay, so this is obviously a rough rendition, but it's to give you some idea what's going on. Okay, so starting off with the intro, and starting off with this chord, it's just a simple bar right across the first 5 strings on the 5th fret. Could be called a C6, could be called an A minor 7th to some degree. Okay, but basically you just strum that, you just hit that down straight once, and you go into a D minor 7. Okay, so it's like a D minor shape, 5th fret bar, pinky off. So you sort of go. Okay, and it's that funky rhythm. I can't really show you what I'm doing. It's just you've got to listen to it and try and get your strumming hand to play the rhythm of the song. It's not the sort of thing I can teach anybody. It's just practice. Okay, so all I can suggest is you slow my video down to try and find out what my hand's doing. Okay, I couldn't tell you what it's doing. It's doing its own thing. Okay, so then you do that simple bar again, and then down to a G chord. You can play a G bar chord or a simple G or a 4-fingered G, but this 3rd finger goes up to the 5th fret of the 4th string, pinky taking over on the 5th fret of the 5th string and the 4th string, those 2 fingers. Okay, or you can play a simple G or a bar chord G, whichever suits you best. Okay, so far. Sit that single sweep on that bar, and then to the G, and then do that bar again, 5th fret, to a B flat major 7. That's barring of the 1st fret, and then you play the 2nd fret of the 3rd string with your 2nd finger, the 3rd fret of the 4th string with your 3rd finger, and your 3rd fret of the 2nd string with your pinky. All 6 strings. Okay, so now so far we've got this. B flat major 7. And then we go up to a C bar chord. Well, I do anyway. I'm not saying it's perfect, but that's the way I hear it. So it's a barring of the 3rd fret with the 1st finger, and barring the 5th fret of the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings with the 3rd finger, or you could use 3 fingers. Okay, so let's go from the beginning again, slowly. D minor 7, C6 to G, C6 to B flat major 7, up to a C, and then you just repeat. Right, at this point the singing comes in with the chorus, lost in music. Now if you want to keep it simple, you just play those chords again. Okay, so it's lost in music, caught in a trap, no turning back, we're lost in music, we're lost in music. Now at the second time round, it's quite good to put your pinky, add your pinky to the D minor 7th on the 8th fret of the top E string. So it goes, we're lost in music, that sort of thing, that chunky, funky sort of thing, eh? Feel so alive, I quit. Or you've got I quit, as could be that. I quit, and you go to, so let's go from the beginning. Lost in music, caught in a trap, no turning back, we're lost in music, we're lost in music, feel so alive, I quit, now I'm on the phone, we're lost in music. Right, so that's the easier way of playing it, which is basically the same as the intro. Okay, but what's happening on the record is this. The first bit's the same. It goes lost in music, and what we do then is we do this. We bar the first 4 strings or so, first 3 or 4 strings on the 5th fret, and slide it up to the 10th fret. Okay, up to the 10th fret, and add your first finger, the first 3 strings really, up to sort of first three strings on the 5th fret, slide it up to the 10th fret, and then you add your first finger to the 8th fret of the 5th string and the 4th string. It's another B flat major 7th, but it's an octave up. And that's that funky sort of sound you get. So it goes lost in music, caught in a trap, no turning back, up to the C, I'm lost in music, repeat, we're lost in music, try to lie, I quit, I'm so fine. Lost in music. So you understand that? Hopefully you did. If you don't want to do that slide and that high bit, just play the B flat major 7th down here, like you did for the intro. So all the way through up to the end of the intro and the first chorus that we come in on. Okay, so. We're lost in music, caught in a trap, no turning back, we're lost in music, we're lost in music, we're alive, I quit, I'm gonna find. Okay, as far as we got. Right, then we go into the verse, and that's the same chords, but it's a different sequence. Okay, so it's a different timings rather. So it goes, no, we lost in music, and it goes, have you ever seen? It's a lot quicker changing because. Have you ever seen, same as usual, that D minor 7th to that bar on the 5th fret. Have you ever seen G? Some people has everything. That chord again, that bar, and then to the B flat major 7th again. It's the same chords, but the timing's different. That goes, have you ever seen? Some people have everything. This time you go back to the D minor 7th. You don't go up to the C on the verse. You go back to the D minor 7th. So it's D minor 7th. Have you ever seen some people lose everything? First they go, first to go in their mind. And you just repeat that. Responsibilities is a tragedy. I get some joy but all the time. I want to join the band and play for the crazy fans. Yes, I call that temptation. Yes, I call it the but the music is my salvation. Chorus, we're lost in music. Caught in a trap. No turning back. We're lost in music. We're lost in music. Feel so alive. I quit my 9 to 5. We're lost in music. We're lost in music. Get the idea. A bit rough around the edges, but you get the gist of it, I think, hopefully. Just to go through that verse again. So it's the same chords, slightly different sequence of chords, but it's the same chords, okay? So it's D minor, and it's the timing's much quicker. So it goes, have you ever seen, so it goes, have you ever seen, so that's, have you ever seen G, that's right. Have you ever seen G? Some people lose everything. And then B flat major 7th. You can get a quick one of those in as well if you like. So it's, have you ever seen some people lose everything? And then you have to B flat major 7th. First to go is there, back to D minor 7th. Same again. Responsibilities, tragedy. I get some jobs another time. I want to join a band and play in front of crazy fans. Yes, I call that temptation. Give me melody, that's all I ever need. This music is my salvation. We're lost in music. Caught in a trap. No turning back. We're lost in music. We're lost in music. Going to the light, I quit. I'm terrified. I'm lost in music. I'm lost in music. You might have to slow the video down a bit if you want to see what my right hand's doing. Because I say, I've got no idea, it just does its own thing. Well, there you have it. It's a bit rough around the edges, but I just thought I'd share that with you. It's not a particularly serious lesson. It's just I came across it the other day and I thought, I'll have a go at that. I've never actually played it before, but there you go. It's an interesting piece. Thanks very much if you're into funk playing. Okay, Nile Rodgers. So thanks very much for watching. See you in the next lesson. Bye for now.